I have here a 1/4 cup of flour and a 1/4 cup of that vegetable oil. Believe it or not, with just these two ingredients, you can make the base of many Cajun stews, and you can also make kind of a poor man's gravy. And I'm talking about a Cajun roux, R-O-U-X. So in French cuisine, usually you do this with butter and flour, but in Cajun cuisine, you do it with oil and flour. And you can use any fat, really, to make a roux. But just showing you, you can use cheap veggie oil. I am not a Cajun chef, so I will definitely not be doing this the super perfect authentic way. But you're not a Cajun chef either, so you don't have to do it the super perfect authentic way. I'm making a very small batch. You can make a much bigger batch than what I'm making, but basically you just need equal parts oil and flour. And that's really it. Now the key to a Cajun roux is that it has to be cooked very slowly and patiently for about a half hour at least. And your roux is going to start out this, very anemic, pale, creamy sort of color. But as it cooks, the flour is going to brown and the whole roux is going to turn darker and darker and darker and darker. So it is a labor of love, and you have to just be very patient and sit with it for quite a while. But if you make a giant batch of this, it does last a while. And if you do have the 40 minutes or so to spare, it is worth your patience. So we'll come back to this at the varying stages of the roux, and you'll be able to see how it gets browner and browner and browner. As I said, you could take this a little bit farther, a little darker, but I am going to stop right here. And there's my roux. It only contains flour and oil, and this is the base of so many possibilities. You can use it on its own, just kind of as a gravy, as a sauce, or it is a base for a lot of soups and stews and other Cajun recipes. I made a very small recipe here, but you can make this recipe much larger if you want. Just use a larger pot, and as always, just equal parts, 1 to 1, oil and flour.